Just waiting for anybody. Just going on live real quick here. If anybody's out there, I just popped on real quick here on the Truckers On live stream. I'm walking over to Costa Vida right now. This might be a short one. There's search for you. Hey, hello there, search for you. Good to see you. Didn't get started today at my regular time. Like I said, we're probably a couple of weeks away from me getting the home internet. So until then, we are going to be just a jumbled mess as far as this goes. And this is going to be kind of short too, because I do need to get to work today. So I'm just going to go over here, grab some lunch at Costa Vida, and then get back home and go to work. So, pretty to create here, Chris, Doug, anybody for you. Hello, everybody. I'm just walking. It's here, beautiful Las Vegas, 12:17. Looks like it's about 80. I don't know, 82. I think it's expected to reach a high of 85 today. With each day getting a little bit cooler. We kind of peaked out at upper 80s yesterday, 88 or so. We'll be cooling back down into the 70s, which is nice. 80s aren't too bad. I prefer the 70s, but this isn't bad. We got a little breeze, so it helps cool things down a little bit. So anyhow, I was one of the things that delayed me is I finally got notification through email and through a call. I missed the call because I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, and so I didn't get the call. I got the voicemail of the caseworker who has finally been assigned my case for that eviction. So I got back in touch with her. All right. I left a voicemail with her, and I still haven't talked to her. She still hasn't got back to me. But at least now I know that a caseworker has it, and we'll see if they can do anything. If they can help me get a place. My main concern is this having the eviction on my record, and then maybe they can help get it sealed, because this is through Clark County. And what they've told me, because I did speak with someone a few weeks ago, that once I find a place, they will pay for a first month rent as well as the deposit. So all that will help. And so I'm trying to get back in touch with her. She might call. She'll probably call me back while we're doing the live stream. So I guess if the show all of a sudden goes off the air, it might be because I'm taking that call. I see Nick Rich is here. Honey Bunny, glad you're seeking help for this. Christina Weibel. Hello, Christina. Good to see you. Oh, I filed that a long time ago. I filed that. I think it was January. I don't know, December. I don't know. I filed it, and they're just now getting to me, which is good in a way. I mean, I'm glad I finally did it, because the person I did speak to with a few weeks ago, she told me that at that time that they were still just taking cases that were filed in September last year. So now they've got me. Maybe they're getting caught up over there. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to go over here to Costa Vida. Almost said Costa Rica. And I'm going to get I ordered a, what do you call it? A grilled chicken Baja bowl. But I try that today. So we'll see how that goes. See how that is. Let's see who else we got here. Diane Russell's here. Hey, Diane. So yesterday was the final show of the Randy Rhoads show, which is, it's so sad for us, especially because we're all going to miss Randy Rhoads. All of us who have watched her. I've watched her since October of 2004. That's when I first found Randy on the radio, the actual over-the-air radio, and it was up in Portland. I think it was KPOJ or something like that. I don't know, K something, and like 620 on the dial, AM dial. And it was when I was truck driving. When I was driving, I would listen to radio a lot, especially in 2004. Mainly radio more than internet. And I came across this person, this young lady, his woman, and she was saying things politically that I aligned with, almost perfectly, which is almost unheard of at that time in the radio. To have anyone, because everything on the radio was Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity and Bill O'Reilly, Michael Savage, all these right-wing nut jobs. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, who is this? And it was Randy Rhoads. So that was around, I think, October of 2004. And that inspired me to create later on that year, I think, or maybe the next year, I don't know, the progressive radio station list on Facebook. I made that page because as I was driving around the country, I was always searching for channels, radio station channels that would carry Randy Rhoads. And then I've discovered other people. At that time, Ed Schultz. This is before Ed Schultz reverted back to his conservatism. The late great Ed Schultz. And then I found, of course, like Stephanie Miller. I think Al Franken had a show at that time. All those Air America shows, or shows that we kind of assume were Air America. Some of them weren't. Some of them were. But the stations had that format of this sort of progressive format. So I was just searching all over the country as I was driving, and I created a list, and I published that on Facebook. And so it's called the Progressive Radio Station List, and that was really inspired by my trying to find Randy Rhoads on the radio. And she's gone now. Someone just took my seat that I wanted to get, I think. Oh, no, maybe not. I don't know. Goodness, I got three younger. All right. Here, let me see if my order's ready. I think they're making it right now. I had an online order for John. It's probably, I think they're making it now. So. Okay.
Welcome back.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. So anyhow, I'm here just waiting for the order. It's 12:25. I ordered it online and I set it for 12:30. So I don't even know if they're making it right now. I see them making a bunch of orders, but here we can go ahead and turn this around. So you have to see like an extreme close-up of my pie hole. but they're busily putting together the orders over there, and I'm hoping that I should go stake out my seat, and then I'll just come back and check it out. Okay, let's go ahead before someone takes it. Because someone was going to take it. Oh, I thought someone was going to take it. Now I wonder if I should shut this or not. Because I don't know if other patrons want it shut or not. You know? I really don't know. I'm trying to get this to go back to me. There we go. Nope. It didn't do it. Okay. There we go. So this table is a little dirty. But, there. Now it's clean. I just wiped it off with my hand. Alright, so let's see if I can read the chat. We got Nick Rich over here. Blue Chew One, happy birthday. Oh, is it Diane's birthday? Happy birthday, Diane. Glad to hear that. Let's see. So anyhow, I'm just checking in with you guys. Hey, Robert Perez is here. Good to see Robert. We probably won't do a real long show today. Like I said, I'm going to get back and then get to work. Yeah, see, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about the progressive radio station list. Inspired really by Randy Rhoads and I guess the whole kind of Air America lineup of people, and then a lot of people that, like I say, they weren't really part of America, Air America, but I kind of associate them with it because a lot of the stations that were playing the Air America crowds or shows had the other shows mixed in, so I can't keep straight because I think Stephanie Miller will say I was never part of Air America, but I think some of the stations that played Air America were also carrying her. So, Diane said maybe the other Diane Russell's birthday. Oh, okay. I just said happy birthday because somebody said happy birthday, but have a happy day regardless, Diane. Have a happy day regardless. Yeah, Jolie's here. Hey, Jolie, thanks for being here, helping me out. Maybe if I don't answer someone's question because I don't see it, maybe you could do it for me. I don't know. It's a little hard to see. Actually, I'm seeing it pretty good right now. So it's at 12:29. It's 12:29. At 12:30, I'm going to go and I guess see if this thing is. If my order's ready, I think I'm just gonna again take a chance and leave the camera here. Looks like a trustworthy group of people. So, and you guys can all hear me okay, right? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me okay, because I'm trying to speak in somewhat hushed tones, I guess, so that I don't disturb the rest of the patrons here. And I'm not using any microphone or anything like that. Although, well, see the thing, my world's tiniest mic, the little clip thing broke, so I really, but I could have brought my microphone, but I would have to hold it the whole time. I guess we got thumbs ups. Hey, there's Brooklyn's here. And Jolie, thanks, pretty great, so you guys can hear me. All right. Like I said, I'm trying not to, yell across the restaurant or whatever. But I guess you guys can hear. Minor says, leave your hat and glasses on the table. Yeah, I guess I could do that instead. Then, if if I do that, then then there's all this. I might blind some people with the shininess coming off. Off of that 5 head, or at this point it might be a 7.5 head. I don't know. Anyhow, like I said, I trust everyone here. No one's going to take my phone, so I'm going to go check and just see. So while you guys, while I'm doing that, you guys talk amongst yourselves. Enjoy the view of the parking lot and the palm trees in the background, I guess. And I'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. 32 past the hour. Still here. So you guys gotta trust me when I say that when I say that I trust these people here. You gotta believe me, because believe me, I've been in other places where I wouldn't trust the people to leave my phone for 2 seconds. But just trust me. Don't question my authority. I'm just kidding. All right, so in a minute here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show you what I got. This was a grilled chicken Baja bowl. Right here. I did get some extra cheese. Look at that, I got some extra cheese. Got some sour cream. Got some guac, extra guac there. Well, I don't think it didn't come with guac, so I ordered. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Let's see. Put that bag over there. All right, so I got napkins. I picked up a bottle of Cholula that they had over there. All right. Let me open my utensils here, which also has a napkin in it, so alrighty, I'm gonna save that knife. I'm gonna open this. Actually, this is kind of small. I didn't think this was so small. I wonder if they have 2 sizes. Hopefully this will be enough for me. grilled chicken maha bowl. Let's see, what do you guys think of this? Remove the camera. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. Got some product placement there for chalupa, or Cholula. Did I say chalupa? I meant Cholula. So there it is. This has got this salsa on it. There's these little tortilla strips. There's some lettuce. Oh, there's some lime there. And then there is the grilled chicken. Right there. Well, good. It's pretty good chicken. It's very good. So that's what I'll be chowing down on. I just ordered extra cheese. I don't know if I really needed it. Probably didn't need it. I thought I'd put some sour cream on there. Just to fancy it up a little bit. And guac. The guac, just because I like guac. But it's a little on the small side. I thought it would be bigger. But so far, everything has been pretty good pretty good portions, you know. But this is a little smaller than I love it. Still, it's good. Some cheese, and there's the guac is sort of underneath the cheese, and put some sour cream on there. Added some cheese. I'll add a little more cheese. So, all right. So that's the salad. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, you guys get to watch me eat. Right? Am I right? Again, if you ever happen to be somewhere where there's a Costa Vida, I highly recommend it. I really do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna squeeze a little this lime on here. Might as well, since they give you a lime, might as well squeeze it, right? If someone gives you a slice, wedge of lime, you might as well squeeze it. And since I went ahead and brought the bottle of Cholula over here, I might as well put some of that on here, just for shits and giggles. All right. So that's that. Let me see if I can just dive in and get a really good bite of it. I only had that one little piece of chicken. Ooh, look at this. Wow. So this here, pretty good bite. It's got, that's basically a hunk of chicken with some lettuce and sour cream and cheese. Oh, that bite was much better. That was much better. I mean, even the chicken. I mean, to be quite honest, that first little piece of chicken was a little bit dry for some reason. But that piece of chicken I just had, I don't want to say moist, but not dry, and very than the first one. Although this one had a bunch of stuff on it, so maybe that makes a difference. This is delicious. Guys, I'm not getting paid for this. Just want you to know that. This is not a paid thing. I'm just eating here because I really like the food. And it's right around the corner from where I live. I believe this is the 5th time I've eaten here. I believe this is visit number 5. And I've really not been dissatisfied yet. I know sometimes you guys are interested in prices. They always put a receipt on there. This time they didn't. But I think this was about $13 or something. $13 and change, and then I got a soda, which was I think $2.95. I think altogether it came to 17 and change. This meal. So I know, eating out, even at a fast food restaurant, could be expensive and definitely more expensive than eating, if you just buy groceries and eat at home. And so I know a lot of people can't do this or don't want to do this because it's, because of the cost of it. And I do, more and more, I eat more and more of my meals at home, in the apartment, So, but every now and then, if you're ever out and you see a Costa Vida, just know it has the Trucker John seal of approval. I think you'll be really happy. Here's some more chicken. A couple big chunks of chicken. And you can always order extra meat if you want. You can order extra anything, really. I didn't order extra meat. I thought I would just see, if it was good enough the way it comes. So far, I think it's fine. But these other bites of chicken are much better. For some reason, that first bite of chicken, it was a little dry. But all the other ones have been really good. So I keep forgetting to check where these restaurants are. For all I know, it might only be Utah and then this one here in Nevada. But I hope they do well. I hope they do well and keep adding more stores because I'd much rather eat here than freaking Taco Bell or something. Which, quite frankly, is kind of gross, even though I do like being a chalupa every now and then. But, I mean, this stuff is fresh. You know, this stuff's all fresh and everything. Taco Bell's kind of gross, kind of, you know, it's all this, everything's all pre-packaged. That's why I like Del Taco even better than Taco Bell, because I think they use more fresh ingredients. But this is becoming my favorite, probably my favorite little fast food place right now is Costa Vida. You know? I'm living La Costa Vista. Yeah, this has the, what do they call the rice? The lime rice or something like that? It's very good. I got the black beans. I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of my cheese in there. That as well. I think I have a little bit of, tiny bit of guac. Put that in there. All right. Very tasty. It was very tasty. Let me put this on the side. Maybe I can see the shadow a little bit. Hey, Roxanne Arfield's here. Good to see you. Mr. Spot, live long and prosper. In there. WW, I'll eat it Saturday, well aged. Can you trade Missouri, not Mississippi? I'm mid-thread. You guys, I know you guys have been talking while I've been eating. So I'm mid-thread. I think I've eaten all the chicken. It might be worth it maybe to add extra chicken. I don't know on this. Roxanne is saying hi to Terry Taylor, so let me say hi to Terry Taylor also. Since I'm stuffing my pie hole with food, I don't see all the chats. So if I didn't say hi to anybody, that's why. Honey Bunny's here, says Michelle, yes. May 1st, 5051 is posting it. Our towns won't start until 4. Yeah, everybody, if there's a 5051 going on near you, hey Terry Taylor. Hey Michael Andrews, good to see you. I'm just stuffing my face with some Costa Vida food. But yeah, guys, get out there and join in on those protests. It's a good way, I think, of letting the rest of the world know that there's a lot of us, probably most of us here in America, that are not on board with what Trump is doing. So it's important to get out there. Hey, Fancy's here. Good to see you. Michelle said her brother loves the air fryer. Now, the video is probably picking up the music. On the last live stream on Tuesday, I did get a copyright claim, and so the video was demonetized. It's funny because the ones from before that, now I was sitting in a different seat, so maybe it wasn't picking it up as much. But back here, it does seem a little louder, so I'll probably get another claim, which is okay. Those aren't strikes, those are just claims. And all that means is that it's blocked in certain countries and they demonetize it. So it's not that big of a deal. I mean, the countries they block it are usually like Belarus and Russia, which I don't really give a fuck about those two countries anyhow. Andrew Daniel, YouTube can be weird that way, you know. I guess it just depends on what they pick up. finished my meal. Guys, I think I'm gonna get a refill. I don't know. Are we still on? I had to take that call. That was the call from the county. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can still hear me. I guess we're still on. Looks like we're still on. I don't think you guys heard the phone call. I just took the phone call. So basically, she said I make too much money, which is, you know, I don't make that much. But she did say she would send some other links to me for other programs. Let's see if I qualify on those. So, all right, got a thumbs up. Thank you, Roxanne. So you guys can hear me. I'm gonna stop up here for a second. Rest my arm. That I've been holding this phone during that whole phone call, and my arm's getting tired. So let me go up here, set my Coke down, and I'm surprised that it's still on. I thought when I went to the phone call that it would just drop the live stream, but I was wrong. You guys are still here, so thanks for being here. Thanks for sticking around, hanging out. I do appreciate you. Now, I probably should stop by the office, see if there's any donuts, right? Right? Am I right? A tiny home. Mr. Spock, I don't have 50,000 or 80,000. Those things aren't cheap. They're, you know, a lot of them are like 100 grand or 80 grand. And then you have to have, where are you going to put it? You got to put it on land. Or do you going to buy land? Or are you going to, if not, you're going to rent a space. So, a tiny home is not, I don't see any advantage to a tiny home. Unless I just happen to own some land and I happen to have, I don't know, 60 or 70 grand laying around. And if I had that, I wouldn't be in the predicament I am right now, right? So, anyhow. Plus, I don't think I would like a tiny house. The ones that are, I'm not saying I need anything big, but, you know, some of the tiny houses they're just too damn small. And they cost a lot of money, and like I say, you need to have land to put it on. Which means you're either renting a space or buying land. If I could buy land, like I said, I would not be in this predicament. All right, let me just see if there's any donuts. Nope. No donuts, huh? I wonder if this is the second time I've got in there. I went in the other day to check my mail, and the whole staff is completely different. Like, I don't know if they just fired everybody and hired a new staff, but just now when I poked my head in, I mean, I didn't see the whole staff, but the two people working the counter were some of the new people. It's kind of weird. Like, what happened to the other people? They're just gone. they've been replaced by these like Gen Zers, man, that are in there. They're very young. They're probably younger than my kids. My kids are Gen Zs. What comes after Gen Z? Like Gen what the fuck? The Gen what TFs? WTF? Anyhow, no donuts. It's getting pretty warm out here, though. It's about 85, I guess. Bright, sunshiny day. It's a nice day, though. As I'm walking, I see the sphere. I see the high roller. Maybe I should turn the camera around. You guys can enjoy the same view, baby. Did it turn? There it goes. There's the sphere, there's the high roller. You can see some of the, little wispy clouds up there in the sky. And I think I'll probably end before I get into the apartment, because it ends up just buffering really bad. Like as soon as I step inside the apartment, so I might as well end out here somewhere, out in front there, and then I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna go to work. Now, if I didn't have the taxi cab job, I would have qualified. And I didn't even ask her how much I would get. I forgot to ask her. But I have a feeling it's even less than I make. It'd be less than what I make at the taxi cab company. So I might as well just keep the taxi cab job, because I can make more there. I think they only give you like $400 a month or something. I don't know. I didn't ask, but I thought I read that somewhere. So I'll just keep the taxi cab job. All right, guys, I'm almost to the apartment. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I don't know if you guys think it's worth doing these shows like this. I mean, you guys seem to have your time chatting and stuff. Maybe Saturday we'll do another one from Costa Vida. I do enjoy going there. It gives me an excuse to go there and try out the menu. So maybe Saturday we'll do another one from Costa Vida. I'm still not going to get the internet here until May 7th. So until then, it will be just these type of things here. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end it. It's so bright right here. I can't even see the screen. So thanks everybody for being here. I do appreciate you so much for hanging out and checking out the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it, for what it was. And thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys, for being here. I'll see you guys on Saturday, probably around 11. All right? Pacific time. All right? All right, guys. Bye-bye. I'm going to see if I can find the end button.